my Marvel before the Get Rope, Go Broke era Ultimate Alliance Let's Play. This is part 2. Well, basically, I just go through the game. It's been a while since I've been through this game. I've played it many times. Not gonna lie, a lot. Love this game to death. Matter of fact, I beat it on 2 different consoles. Beat it on the Xbox, original Xbox, and the PS2. And I love this game, and I'm playing. This is pretty much the best version of it outside of the PC. I gushed all about it in the previous video, so if you want to watch me just gush over the game a lot, you know, watch the previous 2 videos. The videos got broke up into 2 parts just for the fact that, well, my live stream crashed. Yeah. The live stream crashed, and so I had to restart it. You know, my Wi-Fi's been trippy. You know, hella trippy the past, you know, almost a week. You know, the past 4 or 5 days. That's because I got a guest here. We're pretty much on the Wi-Fi at the same time. You know, he's playing his NBA 2K20 online with his homies. Now I'm in here trying to stream. We got, you know, roommates here. We got cell phones, we got laptops. And there's only so much more life I can do, which is why I try to live stream either early in the afternoon or, you know, late at night. I've been doing a lot of, you know, late afternoon, early evening streams. I admit to doing that, and for the most part, you know, my internet connection holds up. Holds up really well too, you know.
Okay.
I can pretty much go for a while, but you know, if I'm watching YouTube and I notice that the video quality go from HD to you know, shitty, you know, then I know my internet is not up to snuff for streaming. But so far, you know, I checked things out. So far, I'm steady. But we'll see how this works out. Yeah, Miss Marvel got mollywopped in the previous episode. She ran into a blender. I got what the hell?
Stay close.
Whatever.
I thought I got rid of the Luminous. That's not what I have to do. There we go. So yeah, I want to get rid of the Luminous because it's slow. Granted, it does decent damage, but you gotta aim it right. You gotta aim it right, and it's just annoying to do it. So I figure I'll just give her the balls. That didn't sound right. Give her the balls, and play her. You know, use her buff, and just have her beat on shit. I want to use her. You know, I love using her in Marvel games. Playable for the most part. That, you know, that roster was pretty balanced. Everybody in Marvel Ultimate Alliance was Ultimate Alliance 2. Everybody was useful. Especially, you know, with the thing with fusions, you're gonna level up fast, very fast in that game. But I think the level cap in the Xbox 360 PS3 versions was level 50, which sucks.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think you could solo in that game unless all your teammates were dead and you had to solo. So protection from energy damage, and that's pretty much it. Behind this wall? Yeah. She needs a lot of striking. She needs a lot of help. It's funny because I seen like one of my buddies, he went through this game and basically he would solo run this game with a single character just to build him up. I mean, build him up to the point where they just maul through the game. And you know, me and him discussed, you know, the tier list and which characters are good.
These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble. Indeed, and they will pay for their transgressions. Your devotion to Namor is pitiful. Serf, don't worry about these idiots, Atu.
And so, you know, he went through the tier list and I, you know, gave him my little theories and speculation on the game tiers and stuff like that. For the most part, he agreed with me on quite a few of them. You know, on most of them. You know, I didn't even play the characters
That was almost
as
too
much as he did. And then I think we did discuss a tutorial on how to, you know, play in solo with Elektra, you know, as a challenge. Like I said, Elektra, most players will agree considering,
that was almost
you know,
too
your
easy.
character is judged based on being, you know, how good they are based on how much damage they take and how much damage they do, you know, and how much mobs they can just obliterate. You know, that's how characters are judged in this game. You know, there are some characters who are strictly, you know, for support purposes, or they have good synergy, you know, for good buffs. But yeah, he did a thing on trying to make freaking Elektra useful. She can be, but he had to solo the game with her and build her up. You know, build her up, give her most of the defense, strike, and all those type of buffs to make her, you know, strong enough to where she can hold her own. Hold her own and be playable to where she's not complete garbage. Yeah, that's a harsh thing to say. Elektra playing.
You want to get what's good.
Ah, real power.
Spider-Woman leveled up. I think I gotta go across here to get some more items. You definitely want to get somebody who can fly to go across this chasm. Otherwise, it's an insta-kill. Insta-kill. Take that. I think there's a over here. Just chilling. Just threw him down the hole. There must be a bottom because he fell and died. No, she probably woke up.
Marvelous.
Alright, cool. Shimmy across here. Yeah, you want to get as much coins and destroy stuff as possible, so you can start building, you know, the character costume buffs, which are really important in this game. You want to max them out. I think we're gonna do a boss battle coming up where I have to beat down Tiger Shark. Yeah. Yeah, I think I gotta beat both of them, I think.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers? Kneel before the King of Atlantis!
I love it about this game. It just has that old school Marvel feel where the villains just said cheesy macho stuff, and the villain and the heroes were just, you know, just as cheesy. You know, Marvel still had that traditional vibe, even in the early 2000s. When you picked up a Marvel book, you knew exactly what you were getting. Nowadays, it's all over the place. That's not to say there isn't a good to read. It's like the X-Men books have made a comeback with the House of X, Powers of X. You know, Spider-Man is doing, you know, solid. It's like the 90s all over again. You know, Spider-Man and X-Men are leading the charge. But Marvel, you know, I feel they're slightly getting out of that get
you will pay for your insolence
of their creators injecting their politics into the comics. That's because I think they realize Joe Quesada, he got demoted from being the chief creative officer. So he has no say as far as, you know, the direction, as far as the content in the Marvel books anymore, creatively. That got turned over to Kevin Feige, the guy who's been behind the movies.
Let me teach them a lesson or two.
He's all about making money, you know, which is a good thing. You know, even though, you know, the same diversity, identity politics, and, you know, kind of the comic bullshit has been pushed in the movies, it's been kept to a minimum.
No, we will work together, Tiger Shark.
You know, he's taking over. I think he's gonna. I think that put a lot of creative teams on notice.
King of Atlantis.
To where it's like, you know, we gotta stop this bullshit. Stop doing the bullshit we've been doing. I gotta take up right on the ground running. Otherwise, we're just gonna outsmart. Comics are getting better. Well, Marvel comics are getting better. They're cutting out a lot of this bullshit that they were doing. And so that's a good thing. There's a lot of bullshit. You know, they're cutting back on it. And that was the way the content, you know, the writing and stuff like that. Not very good against mobs. He can be. Strikes do hella damage.
I will tell you nothing. Okay. I'll talk. Tiger Shark! I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Tatuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs. Probably. There's a lot there to search through.
So yeah, you get hurt that we added to boost your team. Is it that what I think it is? There's also a glitch. There was a glitch in this game that allowed you to stack, to basically stack stack equipment. I did it on accident. I did not do it on purpose. It happened on accident. But yeah, you definitely want to give... Alright, who got it? Somebody equipped it. Who equipped it? Ah, who keeps auto-equipping? Well, this works for her. I think this would help her a lot. Yeah, it increases power damage by 25%. You know what? I'm going to keep that on her because I usually put it on Spider-Woman. Right now, Spider-Woman has Assassin's Sight, criticals from ranged attacks. You know, that still helps. Alright, let's boost up her points. Spider Blood. 50% chance to stun. This is what is good. This is probably Spider-Woman's best ability, especially late game. The healing aura. Yeah, that helps a lot. That 2% for 30 seconds helps a lot. Attract will cause enemies to focus on her. Also gives her 50% ongoing resistance to last damage type that hit her, which keeps her alive. It's an underrated power, I'm not gonna lie. I never used the Spider's Blood. I just don't. But, you know, this is like as far as, you know, how I build her. Yeah, those are the only 3 powers you need: Venom Blast and Snare, and you know, her, especially when you get the healing. You know, those are the only things you need to just give her. Alright. I'm going with the Explosive Touch. You want to get the Nega Blast. That is her best one. No, Prism. Prism, when you unlock that, is what helps a lot. So energy damage resistance. I'm going to boost that for her. Captain America. Reserve Strength is a good buff for him, especially for him. I don't really use Shield Bash that much. Energy Shield spins around cutting enemies. Try Shield, but you know, once I get Shield Charge and so basically all you need is Shield Throw, Reserve Strength, and Heroism, and basically you got your build for Cap, in my opinion. You know, I'm sure other people got other builds, but for me that is his optimum build. We're gonna boost Wolverine's Fury because it'll just make whatever he does even more OP. Alright, let's go down this hole and fight a big sea creature. Yeah, first time fighting this, I just lost so many times because I couldn't figure out how to beat the boss. Yeah, right now we're doing pretty good damage. It's funny because it's still early in the game. I'm not gonna lie, it's still early in the game. You could probably rush through this game pretty quickly, but if you take your time,
why not?
You're a mess.
Just for the damage. Yeah, the damage helps. Helps a lot. Plus you got a super grab, so now actually Luminous again. I don't want Luminous.
You're lucky I took it easy on you.
Yeah. Jeez. while she's charging that thing, she's just stabbed in the face. So I think she's meant to be a ranged character, but I don't play her as a ranged character. Maybe I'm playing her wrong. But
Nice try.
feel like the first time taking out 50 enemies. Ah, you didn't kill that cat? What? You need to finish your food, bro. But yeah, this game, look at that. That is some pretty good visuals. This is a really good multiplayer game. I will say that. Really good multiplayer game. You know, just if you just got a couple, you know, a few friends on the couch and you just want to play a quick beat 'em up. But me being OCD, it's hard playing with my normie friends playing this game. Because when I play this game, I want to optimize, you know, all my characters and, you know, stuff like that. And it's hard to do that when I'm playing with my
Anybody else want some?
relatives who don't want to play this game like RPG. And I would say this game is very RPG specific as far as the elements. Like, you can get far without leveling your characters and stuff. But because I seen my cousin did it, he went through, I would say 70% almost 30, yeah, 70% without leveling his characters once. So, but then again, he was playing on easy because I checked it was difficult. I'm like, wait a minute, how did you get this far without leveling up any of your characters? And then I look at the difference, like, oh, it was on easy. I'm like, okay. And that bothered him. Even to this day, that bothered him when I did that to him. He was like, now he plays this game on a difficulty, on a hard difficulty above normal, just so he can prove that, yeah, you know, I can actually play these games and make them challenging for myself. You know, it was like that bothered me enough that it's so it's like, I think he's going through Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. And he's like, man, the game is like, well, I'm enjoying it, or whatever. He's like, when I am playing on the second time, I'm like, why are you torturing yourself? He's like, well, I don't want you giving me shit. Because I'd only give you shit for playing the game. That was years ago when you were a kid, when playing the game on easy. I said, I wouldn't give you shit if you were playing it on normal. I said, but, you know, you usually get it without leveling up, playing it on easy. And it just made sense. That's why I brought it up. And I was not trying to knock you. I was just stating the obvious. So, you know, that stuck with me into adulthood. You know, that just bothered him. He just said that. I think even a few days ago we had an argument over him being a normie when it comes to geeking and stuff.
Finally, my friends, it appears your luck has run out. I trust you're not the only team. Colonel Fury has it. Atuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the
back when
Sonic
the Mandarin
Images.
was Chinese,
And I
which
just
they didn't
now
make him in
located
the
our prize,
Iron Man 3 movie. They made him some
Toma
bearded
of
white dude.
Asarius.
They got some well-known, highly award-winning actor just to play that horrible role.
I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions. I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits. But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you.
I will say that I wasn't a fan of the Iron Man movies. I enjoyed Iron Man 2, Iron Man 2 is entertaining, but Iron Man 3, not so much. I think what I did is I had because basically he's going to open, yeah, there we go. So basically he's going to open up one of these. So I go in here, you do the mini game. And he's going to basically make that thing fall on him and kill him. So yeah, that's how you beat this boss. But when I first played this game, I could not figure it out. Bosses, you know, you beat them. Those little minions are just Yo. Because he did get a lot of new information secondhand. He wasn't really reading a lot of the comics. You know, not to say he hasn't read comics. He knows a lot of box comics. But, you know, everybody, you know, that's about it. You know, I have owned many comics in my days, various genres and stuff like that, so I know the sort of quite a few comics and comic heroes. I can't say, you know, I'm a huge comic historian, but I'm definitely the comic geek and not ashamed to say it. Now, come on, dude. See, this is the only thing annoying about this battle is worst case scenario, your character will just get all dead, getting their ass kicked before he takes himself out. But you know, if you block and kill the enemies and get the health orbs, whatever, you'll be fine.
Anybody else?
Definitely blocking. They don't block, but I'm trying to get him to destroy this other thing over here. There you go. There it is. Screw yourself there, bro. Knock your own self out.
Why bother standing back up?
Many thanks. Atlantis owes you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Surface dwellers, I'll have you know I was perfectly capable of handling the situation alone.
Right, Namor. Namor's a cocky, spoiled, arrogant, self-righteous dude who helps when he wants to and decides to be your worst nightmare on other times. So yeah, Namor's a pain in the ass.
Yes, well, you did. So I suppose I should thank you. You now have my permission to leave Atlantis.
This ain't your lucky day, bud.
Not my first leader. You were gonna leave anyway. Yeah, that's for you. Yeah, my cousin, he just got butthurt. We ended up into this argument of him trying to convince me he's not a normie because he doesn't see himself that way, which is understandable because he does keep up with a lot of the IGN articles and YouTube videos on info about comics.
You did a good job in Atlantis.
That's secondhand
Who knows?
info.
Atlanteans may even start
That's
to tolerate us
secondhand
surface dwellers.
info. That's info, like I told him, any normal person could look up and find. I said, so that makes you a normie. I said, you don't read a lot of the source material. I said, anybody can Google up information. I said, that doesn't make you knowledgeable.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
And I try to give an analogy about me. You know, I said, he runs track. And I said, how would you feel if I just said all this shit about track, but I never ran track? I said, you would call me on my bullshit. I said, that's why I never have deep discussions about you about track. I said, I know the basics about track, but I never ran track. I don't know their training methods or their regimen or diet, you know, what they do to get in shape or, you know, the techniques they use when they run. I don't know all that shit.
And that's why your
And I'm
next
not going
stop
to
is
debate
his
you on it.
palace,
Anything you
the
tell me
Valley of
about it,
Spirits.
I will take whatever you have to say as a fact because you did it. You know, my cousin, he was like, you know, top 3 in the state when he was running. So I was like, yeah, I said, dude, I know comics. I said, you got a lot of information from me. And a lot of information you know, I already know.
Yes, I want you to discuss things with
And I
Mandarin.
said, you were
Find
not
out
gonna
what the
win.
Masters
You
of
were
Evil are
not gonna
planning.
out-debate me when
Talk
it
to
comes
Black Widow
comics.
for additional information.
I said, you
Or
may
see
pick up
Mr.
on stuff I
Wingfoot if you're
don't
ready to
know,
go
because I
now.
don't know everything. I said, but if you didn't get it from the source material, then you just giving me secondhand knowledge.
There's a Harold Hogan online too.
Yeah, it took him a while for him to break, but he's the what do you call it?
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in
He's
the main lobby
the
to
mental
see you.
unstable version of stubborn, to where you can use reverse psychology on him to get him to do something, to get him to do anything. You know, he's that type where they're just somebody's so stubborn that it's almost like a mental kind of handicap. To where you can take advantage of their stubbornness. You can, yeah, he's that bad. You can take advantage of their stubbornness.
A small thermonuclear device is
Yes? Can I help you?
last seen in the weapons lab.
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo. Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years. It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship.
Yeah, he found an alien ship.
The
and a dead
Axan
alien.
dragon-like creatures from the planet
And
Macro
pretty
4.
much took their
The
5 rings
technology
of
is
power.
still centuries ahead of us. He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Macro and power rings. They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs. My apologies. You are...
In the Optronics lab.
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions.
Missing, and this was last seen in the weapons lab.
deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm.
Yep, we'll be taking a trip to Mephisto's realm.
All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius. That's the question everyone's trying to answer. So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin. According to Namorita, the sonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city. No, quite the opposite. They're grateful. They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Atuma.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan online too for you.
Certainly.
Alrighty.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
I think we're still in the Act 1 of the game.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics
It's been a
lab.
while. I still remember the majority of the stuff I gotta do.
Colonel Fury, Red
Still
Rose
searching
is on
around.
line
I know they
6.
did this in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, where they just made this area kind of bigger. Then after every mission or
A small
level you can go up here, they had like dossier, files, experience, you know, things to build experience and stuff like that.
Ready to travel to Mandarin's palace?
After all the trouble he caused us in Atlantis, I'm looking forward to it.
They're advanced technology that Mandarin took from the wreckage of an alien starship. He adapted them to serve as weapons. They offer a wide range of attacks, from force fields to ice blasts to disintegration beams. They make Mandarin a very dangerous man. That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man. It's huge from what I hear. Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless. No problem. And come back anytime you want.
And Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab.
Ready. Let's go talk to Iron Man.
Red Rose.
That password you gave me worked like a charm. I had no problems getting into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s database.
Cool.
You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together. No. But I can find out by hacking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. C.B. Cebulski, or a guy named Baroge.
Yep. See, this Cebulski is like, I think the name of the freaking Marvel editor. I don't know, did he come in as early as this time? But,
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Alright, so yeah, you could be going back and forth, but yeah, this does affect the
Greetings.
endings you
I
get.
All this commotion with the S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel has me somewhat flustered, I'm afraid. And then there's the matter of the seedy characters lurking about. Yes, I find this Mr. Weasel to be quite unnerving. You never know where he's gonna pop up next. Not to worry. The S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel will not find out about him from me. They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment. You have my sol... It was...
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler.
Headstrong meaning he's stubborn and can be very, very ignorant. He'll stubbornly stick to his sense of ideals and justice to a fault. Yeah, Namor.
My father, T'Chaka, was the king before me, but he was killed protecting our country's vibranium from Ulysses' claw. No, it was not that easy. First, I had to battle 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors, and then I had to locate a very rare heart-shaped herb. After that, I was named ruler of Wakanda and the Black Panther. It is a very rare metal that absorbs any type of vibration, from sound waves to the explosion of a bomb. Indeed, it is woven into the fabric of my suit, and was used in the manufacture of Captain America's shield.
I just find his accent just hilarious. It's like they just got a very deep voiced black guy who tried to do an African accent but probably never heard an African accent before.
Many have tried. All of them have failed at the hands of the Black Panther. Although Mandarin did come close once. Actually, his scheme was far more diabolical. He wanted to convert the vibranium into an element that would melt all metal on Earth. Luckily, he failed. You are quite welcome.
Where's Spider-Man?
Hey, how's it going? That it's a think tank? Yeah. But the big question is, what are they thinking about?
Stuff.
Well, are they good guys who are helping humanity? Or are they bad guys who are coming up with new reality shows for TV?
Back then, yeah, reality shows were still pretty big. Even though they started in the early 90s, you know, with The Real World, you know, they had so many spin-offs that, yeah, when this game dropped around 2004-05, it was still pretty big.
Ah, it's the same old story you've heard 100 times. Boy gets bit by radioactive spider, boy gets spider superpowers, boy becomes world's most popular crime fighter. You know how it goes.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Yes, way. Only problem is, I can't spin webs. I had to create wrist devices to do that. You wouldn't believe how expensive web fluid is.
Well, I believe it, considering you make it.
Can't say that I'm a big fan. Maybe it's my loner state of mind, but large military groups like S.H.I.E.L.D. make me very paranoid. Maybe I'm just jealous of their limitless budget. I mean, they have their massive helicarrier and Omega base. I don't even have a Spidey-mobile. You know me. I'm just here to help.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing Mandarin again. It's gonna be like old times. Oh yeah, me and Mandarin go way back. I've been locked up in his palace so many times I thought about having my mail forwarded there. A genius, psychotic, delusional, and out to kill me with a vengeance. It all started when I was kidnapped back in my youth. My heart was damaged, and my kidnapper refused to get me medical treatment until I created weapons for him. No. Another scientist and I designed armor that would keep my heart beating as well as help us get away. The armor worked, but my friend died during the escape. guess. For the longest time, I wore a chest plate that acted as a pacemaker. No, my condition was corrected, and now my heart is fine.
Yeah, that's because he had a piece of shrapnel he was trying to stop getting to his heart.
Anytime, my friend.
Hi, what's new? Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sai. Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually, someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil who really saved me. He gave me back my soul.
Yeah, Elektra got killed and was out of comics for so long. And then suddenly she pops up. You know, I think the Hand was using her body, but, you know, her soul was corrupted, and Daredevil, you know, got her soul back, and she kind of became good, but then she ended up being an assassin again. So, yeah.
Come back and...
Alright, let me go talk to... Who did she actually talk to? Oh, yeah, Hank Pym.
Ready to travel to Mandarin?
After all the trouble he caused...
Cebulski? Oh yeah. I knew him back at MIT. A real on a dare. CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill. Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was no. Try vision. No problem.
Welcome. Do you... Barouge. Yes, he is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft. Definitely, Barouge has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him. He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, no, but Hank Pym might. He was the son of one of the richest men in China, but he was orphaned at an early age and was raised by an aunt who despised the world.
Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Yes, something of a scientific wonderkind, Mandarin attended very prestigious schools both in China and abroad. There was a change in the power structure of China, and Mandarin lost all of his wealth and power. Anxious to return to that lifestyle, he ventured into the Valley of Spirits in hopes of making a major discovery. It is an area in China that had long been deserted. There, Mandarin located the shattered hulk of an ancient alien starship. The Axon Car, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Within the ship, Mandarin discovered advanced technology he was able to turn to his own uses. I am glad...
Ready. Oops, wrong place. Where's Weasel? Weasel.
Hey, what up?
Alright, so I gave him the info. Alright, let's check out the team. There we go. Got 2 perks. that. Go to Buster Save. Let's see if we got some team modes unlocked. This is where I power level characters over here. And yes, I abused the hell out of it. And the one you want to do is Thunderball. Alright, so we got our team.
Be careful out there, team.
If I wanted to really make this game easy, I would use Magneto, Wolverine.
Thunderball was one of 3 inmates who helped a villain known as the Wrecker escape from prison. He was also
Magneto,
there when the Wrecker's powers
Magneto
were
and
reactivated by a
everybody
bolt
else
of
is
lightning.
just filler at that
Due
point.
to that bolt of energy, Thunderball received a portion of those powers. Watch yourselves against Thunderball. The man's as smart as he is strong.
So here is this is where you want a power level character. There's a little bit of challenge. A lot. Get high scores as you figure out how much damage they can do.
You're out of here.
You know, they survive mobs, mobs. That's how durable they are. Mobs.
Too easy.
And it's also a good place to just level up heck of quick. You'll level up pretty quickly depending on how long you stay here. Melee damage. It's not working. But I did get an achievement. said, you're gonna level up pretty quickly in this area. I don't usually head back to defeat the boss until like the last 5 minutes.
That was almost too easy. Need help standing up?
Pretty good.
You are getting up from that. Need help standing up?
Best of what I do. Cap. Cap is basically best all around character, in my opinion. Do damage, especially if you have something in the game. He has decent strike damage. Plus you get that knockdown with his shield. He can contain mobs. You know, when you get him leveled up, you know, he's gonna go through mobs.
Sorry about that.
He's gonna go through mobs.
I've already got the beat.
He'll level up faster than any character because of his speed.
I've already got you beat.
Butter. Well, the cool thing is the shield comes back. So if I just line up enemies in front of me, they're gonna get really back, you know, damage. Come back.
This won't take much longer.
Look at that. Cap is dead. I could probably solo the whole
Everyone all right?
He has great focus too. He can spam his abilities pretty well.
You could give up.
I'd definitely say Cap in this game is...
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
I would give him an 8 here. I wouldn't give him an 8 here. You can't go wrong with Cap. You can go with Cap pretty much.
You could give up. That's gonna be.
Give you different options you can work on a play style. That I will say. Yeah, he already got 2 points. I don't care about energy shield. I'm definitely gonna get that now. So now I got his special. Yeah, that's gonna add more shield damage. Yeah, but they're freaking... Oh, I got them 3 outfits. See, the last one you gotta unlock through going through their thing. Through their solo mission. Okay, how good is Warlord's Wrath? Massive energy damage stuns all of its enemies. Always stunned, they will take a critical hit. 50% of their current health. Okay. Well, I can't get it yet. She's not leveled up enough, I don't think. She only got 1 point. Alright, what should I level up? Berton Boast. Still only get 2 balls. Why did you get like 3 balls? That didn't sound right, but yeah. Keep boosting that up, because right now, that is the only thing she's good for, but you definitely want to get Venom Blast on her level up. Wolverine hasn't done nothing yet. But there's this modern outfit. I don't care too much for this modern. You get environmental damage, but nah, this is his best suit in my opinion. Based on just stuff, like if you want to go, you know, melee Spider-Woman, this is her best one. Her Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. suit. This is her best suit for melee, because she'll get that dodge melee attack. That means you could just bring her in the fray. This is probably her overall better damage, suit. I don't know if I should switch to her or not. Resistances are fine, but nah. Basically what makes Spider-Woman OP is that is that bioenergy. More damage with that.
Now I have some real power. I win.
Yeah, I would have been like all day leveling up when I go through levels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm the best at what I do. I've already got you beat.
Nice try. Sure.
Charge, blast. Charge, blast. Yeah. With bosses, she will definitely like Mars. She will, with her energy. You really want to choose this. There you go. Fly, blast. Fly, blast. Fly. Yeah, this is all you gotta do with Spider-Man. This is it. This is it. All you gotta do. Like, you need to start leveling up her focus so you where she can just spam dash almost forever. Alright, let me go ahead to where the boss is, because it's almost take out the boss.
You could get up. Sorry.
Dude and his knucklehead friends on Yo Video Games play this game. And at first they were playing X-Men Legends. And X-Men Legends, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hardcore. It's definitely more RPG. You know, it's an RPG. This game is more of a beat 'em up with RPG elements. But X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2 both are more RPG. And if you didn't level up your characters, it was basically played like an RPG. And that game, you know, they were going through it, and they thought it was not fun to play. Early on, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's actually challenging. Legends is challenging. It is not fun early on. You're not gonna start the game off as a badass. You have to, you know, it's gonna take a good chunk of the game. Probably till your X-Men reach level 15 until they'll start to feel like you're playing the X-Men. You know, and even then it's still challenging.
This won't take much longer.
So it was just annoying watching them play. Because they were playing all the Ultimate Alliance games, X-Men games, to lead up to, oops, I got one, till Ultimate Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. That's when they started playing Steve and Simmons. Simmons, I can respect. Simmons knows his comics, he knows his lore, he knows how the game plays, and I know it was frustrating for Simmons to play the game when two of his friends,
You're going to regret coming here.
Maximilian is fine when he's by himself. He's not as annoying as when he is, you know, when he's around Steve and what's his face, the guy with the dreadlocks.
You were way out of your league here. This is going to be very painful.
Oh, right. I just put work on you. And
Sure. I had fun. Did you?
Good against him. Yeah. Wolverine and Fury. Just watch that by far melt. Just watch it melt.
Team, good job on defeating Thunderball. He's one of the toughest simulations we have.
No, he wasn't. Not with Wolverine. Wolverine goes through life hard like butter. Alright, so went through that. Got some good levels in. Check them out. Keep on forgetting. I gotta push the freaking that middle pad on the PS4 to bring up this freaking menu. need to get Prism. That's what I really want. Do I get an extra ball? No, she's just stuck on 2 balls. Alright, let's see what else we got. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it. This is the one you need. Metabolic era. Now Spider-Woman is your team healer. You know, as she's probably one of the best damage dealing support characters in the game. She needs the defense because she cannot take it.
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald token online too for you.
Alright, let's bust a save.
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald token online too for you.
See if I didn't do anything.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team
Hi,
will be
can I
meeting
take
in
you
the
somewhere?
electronics lab.
I'm pretty sure these
Loki,
videos are pretty much
are you
won't give a
certain
lot
your
of
ploy
views.
in Atlantis worked?
Just for the title
My
alone.
good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My performance as Mandarin was flawless. Rest assured, the heroes will travel to the Valley of Spirits.
I wonder who will be the worst for this confrontation. The heroes or Mandarin?
It matters not, so long as one of them pays the ultimate price.
The traitorous Mandarin will most likely meet his demise. But not without destroying several of Fury's lackeys first.
Indeed. I would find it most enjoyable if my dear brother Thor were to fall in battle, long as he been a thorn in my side. Oh, don't look so sad, Enchantress. When our ultimate plan is realized, you will find others more worthy of your attention than Thor.
I should hope so, Loki. Still, it saddens me that Thor must die. He is truly a god to be admired.
That pompous fool's overdeveloped physique is nothing compared to my conniving intellect. Now, I have longed to crush his self-righteous countenance beneath my booted heel.
Silence! All of you. My scanners show the heroes are in the Valley of Spirits. We have set the stage, and the players have arrived. Now, let us watch and see who will survive this tale of deception.
Moon Knight. Just want to see that. Alright, so this level is pretty fun.
Down Mandarin. See what he knows about the Masters of
I think this is where we'll probably unlock Doctor Strange, I think. I can't say for sure. It's been a while. This level was fun. There it goes. You have to keep doing that full rotation and then hit off. Okay. Look around a bit. Okay. Dang, she wanted his ass. Is it raining outside? Hold on for a second. Let me open my window. California, we've been dry as a bone. Some rain, not a lot. It ain't pouring out there. Oh, nice. Some one-shotting statues now.
That was almost too easy.
Tell me about it. She can fly. Yeah, and another thing is they didn't go through. There's a thing there. They didn't go through a lot of. They didn't go really far in these games. It's like they played maybe about an hour each. What's your little damage buff? Buff is
My target's down.
Basically, you just want to explore as much as possible. She took those hits like a champ.
I really need some help.
Okay, that was not smart. That almost killed me.
So, who's next? An attitude adjustment.
Good damage now. Miss Marvel DLC get good, but then again, I had power levels not too long ago. Yeah, all my characters are one-shotting everything. Yeah, you can make this game very easy. Everybody has the energy hands buff. Something they didn't mention. They mentioned Miss Marvel. Again.
I win again.
Got it. Oh yeah, I'm liking this.
Get up the Dragon Man. I had to because
Miss
Marvel wasn't doing crap. And she's supposed to be the quote-unquote most powerful superhero in the Marvel U. That's quoted by Kevin Feige and movie producers. Yeah, even Marvel fans know that Miss Marvel is not the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. They were just still hyperbole. They were trying to sell people on the movie. And, yeah, the fans were falling for it. The normies did. Go for it.
You aren't getting up from that.
It's all for everything.
You impetuous fools! How dare you enter my palace?
Chill out, Mandarin. We're not happy about being here. But there's a few questions we need the answers to.
I am no commoner for you to question whenever you wish. Be gone, or I will destroy you, Ms. Marvel.
Sorry, no can do. We saw you in Atlantis, and we need to know why you were there.
I have no time for your senseless ravings. Ultimo will deal with you.
Well, we did kind of bust in on this place uninvited, you know. Loki did, I think this is where, what's his name is. I don't know how to put this. I think that's where I find Doctor Strange. That hurt too. This big guy. So you move towards it, so that's good. I'll walk through the fire, guys. Alright, let's check these, check this new gear I got. Ultimate planning test, protect the reflection projectiles. 50% to defense. I go polymer, 25% to defense. Energy regenerates at 75% of normal rate. So do I want the power damage? Or do I want that energy regeneration? What did I give Spider-Woman? I gave her Assassin's Sight. 5% chance of criticals for range attack. She doesn't really need that. But that's nice. Go suit. Set to defense. What did I give Cap? Dragon's Heart. Plus 25% health. 3% critical chance on all attacks. Let's see, because I know his classic gives him critical chance. Okay, skill boost. Team chance to execute powers at 3 rings higher than normal. Wow. Melee damage, defense. Okay. Do I want that critical chance, or do I want to reflect projectiles and 50% defense? It is what it is. It's basically, you know, how you want to play characters at this point. Ooh, striking upgrade. Alright, Miss Marvel, let's see if we can make you an A-class Marvel superhero that Marvel is trying to convince, you know, all the normies that you are. leveling time. Enemy respawn.
Okay, who's next?
Who else needs an attitude adjustment?
Fighting is a lot better. Guess that did it. That did it. Oh, somebody pop up down here. There we go. And you see any more cronies.
I win. Again.
Like I said, they hide stuff behind things. I need a palace this freaking big. Alright, I think I got another team buff. Can't unlock more team members yet. Let's see, team focus. Yeah, I want to cruise my units. I'm leveled up characters. Yep. Alright, so she slows down time for everyone except Miss Marvel and her allies, which is a pretty good perk. Just used to be binary, a Herald of Galactus. Percent speed. Speed buff is nice. Binary boost. Alright. We're going with the binary boost build. Oh, Cap got his heroes. Reduce the damage taken for their entire team. Oops. Oh, I can't do double. Shield throw. So yeah, we can't do double abilities, which sucks. Sucks balls, if you ask me. Classic do critical chance, max energy, damage, shield mastery, defense. Save. Let me close my window because it's cold. Just checking to see if it rained. You want to play, cuz? What, you at the house right now? You ain't playing Kingdom Hearts 3? Ah. Ah.
Nice try.
One shot at him. One shot at his ass. But yeah, around level 15, the characters actually start to become good. Not great, just good. How far did you get in Kingdom Hearts 3?
That was fun.
This won't take much longer. Just like a super soldier serum.
On the second world, lost in the first world. Uh-oh. I think they're having a sale on on the Kingdom Hearts game that has all the Kingdom Hearts games on it on Black Friday. Yeah, I think they, yeah, like I said, I think they're having a sale on the Kingdom Hearts game that has all the Kingdom Hearts games on Black Friday. Good stuff getting sold on Black Friday. Too bad. I'm gonna be broke, but that's fine. I need to save but I think I might, I don't know. I might just use my money for food, which is more important than games. I got enough games as is that I need to go through that I haven't beat. So I think I'm good as far as games. Even though there's a couple of games that if I had money, I would get. Actually, there's quite a few games. I say if I had $100, if I had $100. There will at least be like 4 or 5 games I could get on Black Friday.
Okay.
Let's see. I know there's. I think I would get Persona 5 for the PS4 because it's only going to be like $15. No, actually, I think no. All the greatest hits, all the PS4 greatest hits, God of War, Persona 5, Uncharted 4, are only going to be like $10. They're only going to be $10. So I would definitely buy God of War 3 for $10. You know, granted, you know, it'll probably be a game that will be collecting dust on my shelf for a while, but for $10, that's a good deal. Persona 5 is like I already got it for the PS3, but you know, $10 for the PS4 version, that's a steal. that's a steal as well. So there is a lot of good, you know, just, I'll probably pick up God of War 3, Persona 5, let's see, and then as far as some of the main games, I think I'm debating whether I should get debate on whether I should get WWE 2K20 since it's only gonna be like $30 after tax, $30. Probably get Valkyria Chronicles 4 again since it's only gonna be 20. You know, so yeah, God of War 3, Persona 5, WWE 2K20, and probably Valkyria Chronicles 5 would be the games that I would get. And I'll be happy. I'll be pretty good with that. That'll last me the holidays. That'll probably last me for a good while. I already said WWE 2K20. I don't really care for the basketball game. You keep selling me to get the basketball game. Like I said, if you get it for me, I'll play it. I'll play it, but I won't be playing it online that much. I won't. I only play it for the franchise. I don't play it for the other shit. I'm old school with that. I'm old school. I'm like, I don't play it for the Ultimate Team and that shit. I don't even play the wrestling part of that. The wrestling, you know, they have that for the wrestling games too, where you create your own character and you go through the career mode, and then you can use your created wrestler online. That's the only way you can use your created wrestler online, if you wrestle against other people's created wrestlers.
This won't take much longer.
Yeah, if you get it for me, I'll play it. You know, I'll stream it, play it.
Oh yeah,
buying it
I'm
myself.
the best at
No.
what I do.
It's like, unless it'll be like 10 or 20 bucks, then I'll get it. And I'm like, okay, you know, for that price, I'll get it. But yeah, the last one I played was 2K18. It was alright, it just was taking up, it was just collecting dust. That's all. I just wasn't playing it that much because there was other games I wanted to play. And I think the last time I got really hardcore into a sports game was It's like there was a time like if I had a PC and an XSplit or whatever, I would stream playing NBA Street Volume 2 and 3. Now those games I will play the crap out of, the arcade sports titles, because I don't know, I just don't have the, I don't like treating my sports games like RPGs. And that's what you're pretty much doing with recent sports titles. They're like role-playing games, just like that with the hockey games as well. Actually, yeah, I do play the hockey games. NHL 2K19. See if I'm missing anything. Collectibles.
So, who's next?
Damn. Your ass hop over here. I killed him with it. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, go ahead. Nice. Alright, let's go. Spider-Woman. Oops. Boost up her bioenergy mastery. She's already with her energy attached borderline OP anyway. And once you get that leveled up, she's going to be really, really OP.
too easy.
Alright, got another thing for the thing. Simulator disc for the thing. Yeah. This game is one of the last fighting games that isn't a fighting game. That isn't the game that everybody was like, oh, Marvel Capcom 2. It's like, yeah, if you're into fighting games, but you know, which I am, but I'm not a huge fan of Marvel Capcom 2. Either they when I traded it in the Xbox version at GameStop. Because like I already have like 3 arcade versions of it and a home version, the Xbox version, on my hacked original Xbox, my modded original Xbox. So I'm good as far as Marvel's Capcom 2. I had 3, I traded that in too. Because they just collect dust. I don't play them that often. I just liked it because of the roster, the characters, and the graphics. I guarantee you, if Psylocke wasn't in 2, I wouldn't be playing 2.
This one's down.
Alright, I got Spider-Woman's second costume unlocked. The only way I'm going to get the third one, which is basically it's Spider-Girl, is I would have to beat her her simulator disc mission. Well, you guys think you're tough guys, huh? Pretty much energy blast. Marvel here. Not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. Maybe I could share play this game.
What have we here?
Maybe that would be a good way to get you to get in here.
I've heard so much about.
Close, but no cigar. You must be thinking of the amazing Spider-Man.
No. It is you who are amazing. I have never beheld such a beautiful creature before.
Put your hormones in neutral, Pierre. You're having a reaction to my pheromones. It's a power I can't fully control yet.
Perhaps you are right. I do find it difficult to think in your presence.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Particularly in battle situations. Like now.
Yeah, Spider-Woman, like whenever she gets nervous or tense, she uses pheromones that make her attractive, make her physically attractive. Men are more susceptible to
So,
I really want to see this guy. He said I'm still here. I really want to see this Gargoyle guy. I would just use Wolverine and go ham. Do your thing, go ham. Look at that. Wolverine is just an ultimate boss killer. Look at that, before the healer could even get to the guy. Okay. Look at that, just... Wolverine had attacks that could take out mobs. He would be the best mob killer in the game. Actually, he kind of does Fury with his... I think Claw Fury attack. Yeah, you could just run through people. Yeah, that's just closest way of defeating mobs. Especially if you put on the Tuma's Wrap, where power damage is up by 25%. Yeah, Wolverine can go through stuff. Oh yeah, the Mandarin fight was annoying. It's a boss battle with a puzzle. The only way you gotta hurt him is you gotta direct his robot bots to do He almost died. He's almost dead. Gotta build up his focus because powers take up so much time. I don't know, I haven't checked out it.
Ah, real power.
Great 101 mobs? No. I don't think I unlocked his healing factor yet either. Plus I wasn't blocking, I should have blocked. So that was my fault. You can block in this game. Double save, just in case. That's what Wolverine is. Vicious. These things. Okay, how do I do this?
Sure.
Everyone all right?
Alright, how do I do this?
Stay close. Sounds good. Stay close.
Got it.
I forgot what I gotta do. I gotta push something on here. Or set something on there. Let's see. The thing is, I don't want to throw it. There's 3 of them. I don't want them to follow me. Okay. There's a puzzle in here. Don't know how to solve it. Oh! There we go. I think I gotta put this on one of them. Tons of messages. Oh, this whole one of the most annoying boss battles in this game. Yeah, back when boss battles had puzzles. This game came out. Dang, Kari, I think you were only like 10 or 11 years old when this game came out, bro.
So, still you persist in this foolish quest of attacking me in my palace? Very well then. I will unleash my latest creation, the Ultima Mark II! Correct.
I was like, I remember.
Its enriched titanium casing is laced with vibranium, and the servo motors are 300% stronger than the previous model.
You should check to see if they got this game on sale in the PlayStation Store.
So you see,
I bought it on a Black Friday sale for 15 bucks, and I got both games. I got this one and the second one for 15 bucks. You think it's impossible to kill that robot? You the Wolverine?
Alright.
Let me introduce you to this, to the Wonder Midget right here. About to go ham. Oh, you're bald. Where'd he go? Yeah, Wolverine, go.
Ain't got the energy for that.
Dead.
Feeling stronger.
Dead. Wolverine, ultimate boss killer. That's all you got was the Invisible Woman gloves? Oh, that is some weak loot, man. That is some weak loot. What are you doing up there, Captain America?
Right.
What the hell, bro? Okay, Captain America done glitched.
Sure.
Hey, glitched. Okay, now you're back. also hard to target it. Alright, who needs focus?
Alright.
Yeah, Wolverine, get that focus upgrade, bro.
Sure.
Your focus is garbage. Who needs that? Because their defense looks ass. Should we go to the forbidden passage? Let's see, do I gotta level up anybody? Yeah, remember, Carter, when you played this game, I got through most of the game without even leveling up one character. And I gave you shit about it because you were playing it on easy. And it was still something that you were like, it just bothered you so much when I called you on it. You were like, oh, you still give me shit about it to this day. Yep, see, you're like, no, you did. I checked it. I was like, because this game is challenging. You shouldn't have got through 70% of the game without leveling up one character. But you did. And it was like, I looked on the difficulty, yes, you were playing it on easy. But, you know, I wasn't hating on you from that. I wasn't hating you. I was just stating a fact. It's like you were a kid at the time. You didn't know better. You didn't know any better. So it's like I wasn't hating on you about it. I was just stating the obvious. It was the only plausible explanation for getting that far in the game without leveling up. Because this game is not that easy. It is not. And plus you were using Iceman. Your main character was Iceman. It is like he had 13, you leveled him up to like 20 something, 20 something, and you didn't even boost his powers or anything. And it was like, wait a minute, how did you get so far? I'm like, shit. How are you even doing damage? And that was why you had it settled easy. Yeah, I'm taking that luminous off. They keep giving it to me every time I get at a save point, which annoys me. I think that's just a glitch. No, there's Doctor Strange. Finally. I knew I would unlock him in this level.
I win.
Yeah, this came out before the MCU. And I've spoken earlier how this game this is Marvel before all the bullshit. You got real big. You know, this was plain
It is most
classic
fortuitous
Marvel.
that you chose to arrive when you did. Mandarin's minions were becoming
without
quite
the
bothersome.
bullshit.
A precious magical item known as the Orb of Agamotto was stolen from me. I managed to track it to this location. I do not know how Mandarin intends to use it, but I must retrieve the orb immediately. Splendid. Let's team up and see what we can find, shall we?
Yeah, and the good thing about this version of the game is you have all the characters, even the ones that wasn't released in the version you had. It's like in this one you can play with Doctor Doom, Sabretooth, Magneto, Colossus, Cyclops, Hawkeye, Nightcrawler, and Venom. And I don't think they even had them as DLC for the regular version of the game. but they did have, I think also in Moon Knight, you get all the characters that were also, even the ones that were console specific, are in this version of the game. So you get Moon Knight, Silver Surfer, as well as the ones that brought up before. I think Nick Fury was also a possible in this game. So yeah, if they have this on sale, like the first one and the second one for $15 to get it. Actually, it's still a good deal to get both for $40. Because I know they still sell both for $40. So it's even worth it to get both for $40. It's like, even though you can probably still find, well, no, you're gonna be paying $40 anyway if you're gonna get the PS3 and Xbox 360. No, you won't. You can get this. You can get this game for like dirt cheap.
This won't take much longer.
Especially for the Xbox 360. You can get this game for 360. You can get this, you know, it'll be packaged with Project Gotham Racing for like $3 or $4 at GameStop. But the PS3 version, no, you're gonna be paying at least $17 for the PS3 version of both games. So you're gonna be paying at least, you know, almost $20 for the PS3 versions of these games.
Sorry,
the PS3 had a weird kind of quirk where you can, especially if you have a Sci-Axis controller, where you can move the controller a certain way. Oh wow, the shield bounced off the wall and nailed it. He's trying to run away. Wolverine took him out. Everybody and their mamas on Facebook right now. Then again, it's the time where a lot of people get off work. Working at 9 to 5. Captain America probably, he's definitely A tier in this game.
This one's
down. Start your team with a solid character. You can't go wrong with that. There are some busted characters. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you can't die. You level up his red shield and give him a certain costume. He just won't take damage. But yeah, Spider-Man just won't die. He won't take damage. I tested it out. Oh, this is OP. Because I remember when we were doing a tier list, we were discussing what person was like. Yeah, what about Spider-Man? Everybody was like, we laughed at the guy because we were like, really, Spider-Man? Spider-Man don't do no damage. He was like, no, but, you know, he was probably the most OP character in the game. And it's like, why? Because you boost up his web shield, and put him in a certain costume with a certain amount of equipment, he took no damage. You could solo the game with Spider-Man. Just having Spider-Man, you can go through the game and just make him OP. Because he can't die. And I was like, wow. He's like, yeah, Spider-Man is godly in this game. Like, no, he won't one-shot. He won't one-shot you. You know, he can't take no damage. So it's like, hey. You can solo the game with Spider-Man. Actually, you can solo the game with any character. One dude cool. Talk about Electra. Electra to me is probably the most useless character in this game. He doesn't do much damage. like you can give her a Tuneless Wrath and give her 25% power damage, but that's gonna make any character good. You know, as far as using powers. That's like the only way she's useful with that. Outside of that, she's not really. I was voting Storm to be kind of useless, but Storm is the ultimate glass cannon, but she doesn't do enough damage to balance out the fact that if she gets breathed on, she just dies. Storm is just take a hit. But I did go through some stuff. Not total garbage.
Okay, who's next?
Very well done, my friends. We've located the orb. In return for aiding me, I will now make myself available to join your team, should you require my talents.
Yeah, we unlocked Doctor Strange. Oh, one character I don't think I ever used in this game. It's like I haven't used a lot of characters in this game at all. I have used Miss Marvel before, you know, and made her playable to a certain extent, but yeah, I think on purpose they made a lot of the female characters, they just can't take a lot of damage. But no, Spider-Woman's very good.
This won't take much. Okay, who's next?
Find that switch.
Okay.
Place anyway. Really don't. Oh, this is Black Panther figure. This we gotta explore, man. Otherwise, you won't be able to unlock Black Panther or Daredevil in this game. Unless you find all the frickin' figures. Kind of did something similar in X-Men Legends 2 in order to unlock Iron Man. You had to find all his homing beacons. Alright, I think it's this boss battle finally. Ugh, this boss battle's annoying.
You may have defeated those incompetent louts throughout my palace, but now you will face the power of the Mandarin!
They really did a really good job of the texture. It was funny, it's like, I know a lot of people talk about games that get remastered. Well, this game got remastered, but they didn't say it wasn't remastered.
Got it. Got it.
he goes.
Not at all. I merely have a new experiment I'd like to test in a real-world situation. Allow me to introduce my latest creations. I think they'll be quite attractive to you.
Hey, Kari. Hey, you want to hit up Del Taco, get some freaking Taco Tuesday? Because today's Tuesday. Del Taco. Alright, so here goes. Okay, there's the spiders. So the trick is...
It would appear my creations aren't enough of it, but fear not. My prototype...
Oh no, we gotta get the robots in that thing. Yeah. We gotta get the spider and the robot. Yeah, in here, yeah. Okay, no. No, we gotta get the spider in there. So we gotta get this thing out and get the spider in there. Yeah, so this battle was a puzzle. It was pretty annoying. Alright, so we gotta get a spider. Nope, see, we can't walk in there until we get a spider close. Yeah. I got one in there. Nope, it blew up. Ah! There we go, got it. Now we gotta get a spider. Gotta get a spider up in there. There we go. Let's go to this side. Get one in there. Boss battles you'll ever get in this game. Basically, you gotta get a spider Ultimo in there. A spider attack. It can't blow up. This is so annoying.
That's gonna lose.
Get in there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Gonna go to the next room. Yep. Well, today's my feasting day because I know tomorrow I'm gonna fast to get ready for Thanksgiving. So any day that I have time to feast, it's today. And you saw I got 6 tacos for basically under $4, dude. So it's a lot of tacos. I want to get them in there. I gotta lure the spiders in there. No, they're stuck behind that wall.
Sure.
Bub, you're a mess.
Why did she kill it? She killed it. She got it. Why do you do that, Spider Woman?
Stay down.
They keep getting stuck behind these obstacles. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this stuff that's up. Get up in there. Oh, why did you kill it, Cap? Damn you, Captain America. Actually, yeah, if we're gonna go, we gotta get there before 9. Yeah, if we're gonna go, we gotta get there before 9 o'clock. There we go, got him.
Bigger and better.
Yeah, if we were to go, we gotta get there before 9. As long as we get there before 9, we should be good. Still be available. GameStop to see if you can put some games on layaway. That'll probably be torture for you. Actually, yeah, you don't get paid till what, Friday? There's stuff behind the pillars. Really? Really, game? There's stuff behind the pillars. Don't kill the spiders. There we go, got him in there. Oh yeah.
Attempted to become their leader. Needless to say, Doom took offense to that and forced him out. Most likely it was that pompous Loki. He has the ability to shape-shift. Obviously to keep you busy while they enacted the next step of their plot.
Team, once you're finished with Mandarin, return to base immediately. The Masters of Evil have kidnapped 2 X-Men, Nightcrawler and Jean Grey.
Yeah, they caught hell for not having Jean Grey in the game. They put Nightcrawler, but they put Jean Grey in Marvel Ultimate Alliance too. Yeah, she's pretty OP. But then again, a lot of the characters in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 are OP. Alright, so that went pretty well.
Welcome back from Mandarin's palace. It looks like the Masters of Evil managed to pull a fast one on us and kidnap 2 X-Men, Jean Grey and Nightcrawler. For the next part of the operation, we're moving our headquarters to another location. When you're ready to go, talk to Mr. Wingfoot. You have the Ultimo schematics. Good work. The lab coats are gonna spend weeks looking at these.
Yes? Can I help you?
Red Rose is on line 6.
I swear,
You
Black
are
Widow. They got a pretty good voice actor for her, but she always sounds like she's like a Russian that's high. Alright, let's see. Getting more team levels? Yes, I did. Yes, I can get more members. Nice. Team increase the rate at which you gain momentum, which comes in handy. Team members leveled up. Wolverine's been leveling up, but you know. Spider-Woman got a point. Spider-Woman got a point. Venom Blast. So she can one-shot fools. She needs that nigga blast. Got one more level. That and Prism. I don't have enough to get the Armor boost or Warlord's Wrath. Alright, we'll hang on to them points till she gets something better. Cap is good. Alright, I am going to save. And save again. Triple saves. Let's see if I got any trivia.
Welcome. Do you...
No, we want you to move
I am
off the way so we can use the trivia machine.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and...
Use the trivia machine. Turn its victims mentally controlled. Turn its face in the stone by looking into their eyes. There we go. So this is another way to level up in this game, is to do the trivia. They'll give you all the answers if you follow and pay attention to the stories and talk to the characters. Oh, so I got that one. Okay, I'm just going through photographer forward. That's 2 war ghosts, but they are named. Oh my god. Okay, I just guessed that one. Probably Jin Lu was. This is the Dr. Bruce Banner. Nuclear, I see a nuclear physicist. Rookie agent is Nick Fury. Frozen World 4. 2. Vampire Blade is half vampire. Turning to a life of crime, Mysterio was a special effects artist. Dude went to the same college as Reed Richards, which is commonly believed to be the Black Widow's previous operator for becoming a Russian spy. She was a ballerina. Writer is known as the Spirit of Vengeance. They pulled in the Weapon X program because Weasel dared him. He had incurable cancer. We paid Matt Gargan to become the Scorpion. Jonah Jameson, surprisingly. What did Dr. Pym discover that allowed him to change size? Pym Particle. Yeah, Jonah Jameson paid the Scorpion to be a bad guy because he wanted to take out Spider-Man. Who here was not a member of the Howling Commandos? Oh my god. Darn it. See, Jasper Sitwell? Oh, that was a good guess. I just guessed. What vehicle is the Avengers' primary mode of transport? The Quinjet, I think. Yeah. Which Inhuman did Johnny Storm date? Crystal. Iceman is a member of which team? X-Men. Which superheroes from that lady interested in Sue Storm? Name her, but you can also add Black Panther to the list. What was Dum Dum doing before he joined the military? He was Circus Strongman? Okay, I guessed that. Well, he was named Dum Dum. This is the name of Tony Stark building that the team uses as a headquarters. Stark Tower. White Riffers member tribe of Native Americans. Oh my god, I forgot. Was it Shivaji? Okay, I guessed it. What was Wolverine's name when he was a Horseman of the Apocalypse? I think he was Death. Daredevil Lecture first met at which school? Columbia. Got one wrong. Weasel's real name is, I believe it's Jack Hammer. Edwin Jarvis is the butler to Tony Stark. Kinsey was the father of Hawkeye? Nope, Namor? What? Okay, didn't know that one. Vision is an android created by... Is it Ultron? No, I was right, it was Ultron. Big Fake Boom is an alien from... Okay, got that wrong. So, how many rings of power does matter possess? 10. Iron Man was talked to creating Spider-Mobile by advertising for Oh, really? Really? This Carter Lombardo. Yeah, he was just a child that refused Storm attempted to pick the pocket of Charles Xavier. The thing has how many fingers on both hands, including his thumbs? 8? Yeah. Same material as his body. His brother became the villain. Scorpio? Okay, got that right. Completed. Carl has been known as Man. All of these are right, actually. Oh, it said never known as. Okay, I screwed that up. Oliver's fantastic. Yeah, she was known as Oliver except for Rogue. Rogue has absorbed her powers. Oh, let me call up my cousin. He logged out.
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin, because he's no pushover.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab.
No problem.